morning, MarketChameleon.com. I'm Adam. That's Will. What's up, bro?
Just ready to talk about some Bitcoin.
Dude, I forgot to ask you, what'd you get for your birthday, man?
Google Glass. Don't you see them on my face?
Yeah. Wow, you're wearing them right now. Are you going to do the whole show on your glasses, dude? That would
One
be
of our
amazing.
favorite chameleons, Jake, sent them to me for a gift. They're from Indonesia though. They're knockoffs.
Oh,
Everything's
they're
in
not made with
Bondese.
glass. They're actually plastic, and they're not that great.
Yeah, no.
It's a little fuzzy.
Don't work that well.
All right, everybody. Remember, option trading is risky. All trading is risky. We are absolutely not telling you what to do. You got to do your research. That's what the Chameleon is for. If you are on the YouTube, love you guys. Click the subscribe button. Tick that bell up there. If you're on MarketChameleon.com, like Will is right there, top right-hand corner, there's a little subscribe button. You can click subscribe, try it free for 7 days, and follow along with the sweet data and analytics that Will's going to walk us through today, man. What do you got?
I got a pop-up about you and Jay Soloff. I find that just
I told you, dude, it's below the fold. Nobody can see that, dude. I keep telling you.
When are you
keep
and
trying to show this thing that nobody can see, dude? What are you doing?
You and Jay are spending so much time together. Are you guys going on holiday together soon?
I did invite him down to Costa Rica. Said, hey, man, you want to come to the beach house? Let's hang, man.
You should get a Costa Rican meetup with all the major chameleons. Get them all in for a round.
Hey, who's in, man? Let me know. Hit me up in the chat. Where's my chat?
Get them all down there for a chameleon retreat. Wow. I'm going through some things now. Some earnings still hitting the tape, actually. Look at GOOS yesterday. Down 30. I mean, this was one of the high flyers, this retailer right here. Have you seen this product?
I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's the drink, right?
It's not Grey Goose, dude.
Oh, it's not Grey Goose. What is that? No, I don't know what it is then. The answer is no. I do not know.
It's an interesting story if you and this I just saw this in the flow of data. I don't have anything prepared on it, but I did read something recently. The founder's son basically took this small high-end coat that was used in Antarctica and on large mountain climbing expeditions. It was a really hardy jacket that only a couple 100,000 were made a year, and he's made it into this high-end luxury coat, this GOOS coat, and it's had
really. So this is you're not joking.
No, this is
an apparel company.
Yeah, this is the Ferrari of winter coats.
Wow. Okay.
And it's had an amazing run since its IPO. Its earnings missed big time yesterday. Company hadn't really been on my radar other than it's had an amazing run for it. And it's a manufacturer and seller. It's not they don't have retail outlets. But down 30% yesterday on an earnings miss.
Jake's saying the main customer are wealthy Chinese and Canadians.
Well,
unfortunately, half the Chinese are going to be in jail for the Hawaii scandal. They're not buying coats, dude.
They may stop buying coats as iPhone sales may slow if the Chinese government has anything to do with it. But anyways,
that's right. Rial's saying. I guess the guy in Costa Rica has no idea about coats. You're absolutely right, dude.
Well, I'm wondering doesn't Jake live in a equator, a country that borders the equator?
Yep.
He knows about coats.
But Rial knows about the cold, man.
PVH, another retailer, troubling things stirring in China on that call after hours. It was down during the day, then down after hours after their earnings. I looked at carrying the bear forward with some debit put spreads. There were a few we could do. But on the earnings picture, it was earnings today.
Oh, no.
Beloved Uber.
Oh, man.
And going into earnings, they announced.
Look at that, 39.94. Ouchers, man. Ouch.
They did hit the news wire today.
Drones, baby, right? The drones?
They are going to start allowing drivers to ban passengers with low ratings. So watch your ratings out there for you Uber riders.
Oh, so they're going to allow. I thought they already allow. They didn't allow that. What's the point of the
No.
ratings if you can't filter your ratings?
Yep. Drivers must pick up passengers.
Oh,
And
really?
by the
So
way,
it's like if you accept, yes, I want to take rides, you must accept whatever they feed you, kind of thing.
were you unaware of that?
I'm not an Uber driver, dude. I'm an Uber taker.
Well, you obviously haven't spoken to the drivers. Myself, my 3 Uber rides, I found out, I forgot to relay this. When you're a driver, you just accept the drive, right? You have no idea until you get in there and get in and click it to where you're going. So you can never turn down a ride.
Oh, wow. Did not know that.
So drivers get really, hosed, depending on where you are and where you pick up. Like if you're at an airport, I live in the Philadelphia market, but it's right close to the New York market.
Yep.
So the driver I spoke to went to Newark one time and picked up a driver at Newark and had to drive to Brooklyn. And it was like he lost money on the deal.
Oh,
and
dude,
he doesn't.
Honestly, we just got to get rid of these drivers, man. I'm serious. Oh, if you're an Uber driver right now, you need to start thinking about your next career move, man. You're done, dude. You're done. You're out of a job already. If you don't know it already, I don't know how you don't know it, but you're out of a job, man. These jobs are gone, all gone.
That's not a good picture.
It is a good picture. It's a great picture, dude. Will, if I said right now to you, look, man, I need you to go back and work on the farm, you would literally, you'd get a noose and you'd hang yourself, dude. These jobs need to go. We need to get rid of these jobs, man. And we should be psyched that we're getting rid of these jobs, man.
You're right. If there's something else you can do.
Oh, God. Why are you, dude? I thought you were a capitalist. There's always more to do, dude. This is the way it works. If I talked to you in 1840 and I was like, dude, no farm jobs are going to exist in the year 2000, you'd be like, oh my God, what's going to happen? Nothing's going to happen, dude. You're going to be sitting in an office talking to a box, and you would have gone crazy. You would have thought it was impossible. We should all study first.
We should all study first CFAs. That's what we should do. Level 1, everybody. All Uber drivers, get your level 1 on.
Jake's saying don't worry, man. Those Ford Uber drivers are going to be great, dude.
But I've been in 3 Ubers. I have tip each time, but one of the Ubers, I had my daughter with me. We were just running to pick up the car. Yep. And she threw up. I haven't told you this.
No, come on, dude.
She threw up in the car.
I caught
some of it, but some dropped, and I used like a napkin I had to wipe it up.
Dude, your rating, that's why you're the worst. You are the bad Uber rider, man. You're like, your rating is like half a star.
They said the number 1 reason for banning people is trash. Leaving trash. And I'm like, wow. If that's the number, I got to have if I left vomit in a car.
Oh, you are the worst.
So be aware. Last time after LYFT's earnings, if you look, stock got hit. So just be aware. Nothing. I was just looking at the puts, things to do. It's earnings. It falls up. It's expensive.
But remember, I guess you maybe didn't see it other than the earnings. But they Uber just put in for a license. They're working with the FAA to try to get a license for drone deliveries somewhere in California. And I guess Google just put in for a license. So these guys are starting to challenge or try to get the licensure to offer drone deliveries, and obviously
they're all going to have to pay Amazon because Amazon
supposedly it's like you got to go
patents.
through like 20 government agencies to get a license like that. I mean, can you imagine?
And we talked about China and NIO. Yeah, the Tesla, or as in China they say, Tesla's the NIO of the U.S. That's where they're going to excel. Because
so you're thinking like NIO has a big advantage because they don't have to actually pay all this money and all these lawyers and all this stuff. They can just start flying the things immediately and begin learning.
There's probably a region in China where they're making 1 million deliveries a day with drones all over the city.
That's complete speculation. You have no idea, man.
Of course I don't. I have zero idea. But I'm just saying. I mean, it seems to me that. And NIO's a perfect example with the car. They're going to allow it to run its cycle, right? And the technology to learn and the AI to develop, and where we can't even get into a municipality, without a year's worth of
Yeah, it is brutal, man. I
legal
mean,
work.
if Trump would, I think Trump should step in here, man.
That's
Really try to move the needle for
that's
these guys.
President Trump to you.
What?
That that's President Trump to you. So there are a couple more earnings today. Costco after the close, I looked at, and Marvel Technologies, a tech company. Costco, there were some interesting option strategy outcomes around earnings. Calendar put spreads, buy the near, sell the far.
Holy, look at that, man.
58%. Calendar call spreads. I'm just looking at what's the market going to do today. The stock was down yesterday. I mean, the market is up this morning. I just looked at I'm in a little bit of a bearish mood. I just looked at some long put debit put spreads for a bearish market, and there were let's just make sure there's a cushion in there. Yeah, there are a few to look at if you want to take a bearish run into this Costco earnings.
Okay.
Based more on the market. Marvel, the same thing, though. They did show in the stock price pattern that they tend to drift after earnings lower the last couple.
Now that's
2 weeks
that's
after.
not superhero Marvel, is that?
That is not. This is a technology entity, which may be superhero. I have no idea.
Do they make unobtainium?
Just go to the about, buddy. Let's see what it said. You always love the about. It's a global leader in providing complete silicon solutions and, oh my God,
Kinoma software enabling.
smart life, smart lifestyle. From mobile communications to storage, Internet of Things,
Man, I love
cloud
these guys,
infrastructure.
dude.
Anyways, if you want to play the drift, there you go. There's some in Marvel.
Wow.
Tesla today. Have you read about this Tesla?
I have no idea.
Ever?
What kind of company is that?
Exciting goal. This
what's
is an
this?
email leaked to the marketplace on May 22nd. This was in May 22nd.
Oh, so this is an internal memo?
Yeah, to everybody.
Yep.
As of yesterday, we had 50,000 net new orders for this quarter. Based on the current trends, we have a good chance exceeding the highest record. So this is an email that was leaked. This is Iron Man's way of leaking to the world that they're going to blow the fourth quarter out of the water.
I love Jake. He's like, dude, we can't tweet anymore, so what do we do? Leak memos.
It's awesome, right? I mean,
there you go, man. There
really,
you go. Hey,
really.
Look, man, the whole space, really, just look at it, man. What's going to happen? We got Tesla. Great. We got Google in there. Google's applying for drone deliveries and stuff. What is Google doing, man? I mean, obviously they got a lot of money. They can challenge, but what are they doing right? They're not even in the space, right? But they are in the mapping and the ways and all that sort of stuff. But how does Google make the move into what Tesla's doing or what Uber's doing? I mean, dude, Uber's actually doing the last mile, right? They're already delivering stuff.
I mean, I think
Tesla's not delivering anybody right now, right? And Google's not even on the field. What is Google doing? Google's not doing anything right now.
I think Google's founders, I mean, you talk about jockeys. I think they're doing a lot of kiteboarding. Caribbean kiteboarding.
I mean,
they're not.
I don't want to rule them out because they're super powerful, but it feels like they got to partner with somebody to get into the game. How are they going to get into the game?
They are not.
Well, you can't say that. I mean, they might just say, "Oh, well, we're going to part with Ford, and all new Fords are going to be, driverless enabled." And I mean, maybe is that going to happen, or I don't know what's going to happen. But
I don't know.
It certainly seems
Ford
like
is
Tesla
certainly
and Uber or Lyft, I guess, if you're in. Although I'm completely out of Lyft, but at least they're in the game. They're in the game. They're doing right now.
Ford is cutting edge in robotics. That's what we know about Ford.
Dude, Ford and cutting edge do not go in the same sentence, man.
Anyways, with Tesla, we have.
Could Tesla? Jake's saying Tesla's its value is only $33 billion. Is that right?
Could be.
Is
I
that
mean, listen,
possible?
Jake's either, I forget if it was his level 2 or level 3, but he's well ahead of either of us of looking at the
If that's
financial
right,
statements.
if Tesla's literally only valued at $33 billion, how could that not be an Apple or a Google takeover possibility? How is that not possible, dude?
Because is there really something to take over? I mean, you can't take over. I mean, are you going to just grab the jockey and make him ride your
Yeah,
horse?
of
No,
course.
it doesn't. It doesn't work that way. He's gone. He's
Yeah,
on to
dude,
his
and you
next
promote him to
project.
CEO. Dude, what would happen if that happened and Musk becomes the CEO of Google? Is that the most valuable company on earth? Are you kidding me? That just 2x's the value of
If
Google
Tesla
right
gets taken over by Google, next place we'll see Musk is on Mars.
there.
That's the word on the street. Anyways, if you want to, in the short term, play a little bullish side of Tesla, I recommend. Well, I never recommend anything.
Yes.
You can either go buy the stock or you could do a credit put spread. There are a lot to look at where you have theoretical edge, nice win rates, downside cushion, some big downside cushion because some of the meat in those puts, and a good return if the stock sits, and if it goes higher, you're going to make a little more. So just an opportunity. I was playing around with Tilray this morning. I was looking at all the.
Whoa, you were all over the crazy
I
talk.
was looking. Well, once I got to Tesla, I started thinking about the whiskey and weed, and so I was. Nothing jumped at me
We
when I was
see how the
looking at it,
brain
but-
works, man. We see it.
And then I jumped over. There was a Susquehanna analyst on. Well, actually, he runs the market making group. And anyone who doesn't know Susquehanna, they were they are still a big market making firm, all electronic, but a big trading house based out of Philadelphia.
Yep.
So, and they supposedly had made a lot of money trading Bitcoin and making markets in it during the boom.
Yeah.
And so,
Which, by the way, I was advising you to do 4 years ago, dude.
yeah, thanks.
I was like, why don't you guys are professional traders, get in there and just start mopping up, man. And what did I get? I got crickets, man.
Well, we looked into it. It was like someone saying,
Spoken
you
like a
should
true
leave,
trader, man.
should
Always
leave-
hedging.
you should leave Europe. There's land that way, and we looked out over the ocean and we said, nah, it's flat.
It's flat.
That's how we looked at it. We're not dropping off the earth.
So what's up with
but
what's up with Overstock, man?
It made me look at Overstock down again. I mean, this stock is just. I mean, this Bitcoin has doubled this year off its lows.
Yeah.
Overstock has continued to go down.
Yeah.
So it did make me think, and I did a quick look this morning. Well, two things. There were two press releases. One of the groups within Overstock, this Medici Land Governance, they are using blockchain to work within the title insurance space. So they have set up their first title insurance platform in Zambia. So, I mean, and in Costa Rica, is that bad?
Sell. Dude, if that's what they're promoting in Zambia, oh my God, dude.
Well, they've issued 250,000
That means nothing, dude. It's zero.
You don't think they're making 10 cents every certificate?
Zero. Oh my God. Like,
well,
somebody's chatting in. Why don't we just do Long Island blockchain?
Anyone who has dealt with title insurance realizes that it is a big deal. If you could change the the amount of money on every closing that you spend on title.
I get that. I understood.
And you look at land ownership rights in a country like yours, Costa Rica, where it's a huge issue.
I get you.
They could solve that issue. And title insurance companies.
Yes and no. As we've said before, with the idea of trusted third parties, it doesn't actually solve the issue, because what you get is people will worry that some hacker can just hack this thing together, and suddenly.
So you're saying Bitcoin doesn't work?
I'm saying it's eminently hackable to the uninitiated, man. That's what I'm saying.
You were the big proponent early on.
Do you know how I'm saying here? People like the idea of, if my property gets stolen, like here in Costa Rica, I can go to a judge. The judge can rule on it. We can present evidence. And even though it's a disaster here in Costa Rica, it's going to take you a decade and $250,000, at least you can do it. You know, the idea of blockchain, your stuff just gets ghosted and it's gone and you can't do anything about it because everybody's like, well, that's what's on the blockchain and that's it. People don't want that. I tell you, people are we're a ways away from people trusting that.
Wow, you were much more bearish on blockchain than you are on driverless cars.
You know why?
Some people
driverless
say the
cars
same thing
work.
about driverless
It
cars.
already works, man. It works now. It works.
Well, the blockchain works too.
Dude, show me the killer app on blockchain. Show me what's working on blockchain.
Overstock. They were taking they were taking Bitcoins back in 2017. Do you know? And this was the question we had about overstock.
Right. How much in Bitcoin they have? Yeah.
So they changed directive in 2017 that they were holding 50% of every Bitcoin they received as a speculative hold inside the firm. So unless they've sold it, you know, they do have Bitcoin sitting inside overstock.
But they don't tell you how much.
Well, this was just an article. I think we need someone like Jake, a chameleon out there. Anyone who can get that number to us gets a cup for sure. Maybe two.
I mean, why so secretive, man? Why so secretive?
And I would
honestly, how can a publicly traded company be so secretive? I just don't even know how does that work? This is a publicly traded company. You're supposed to list all your assets, man.
You have to open the 10K. I haven't done it. I admit, complete laziness.
I mean, how do I know that the CEO's not pocketed those coins, man? There's a whole lot of flags here, man. Flags are just popping up. This is the type of thing, man. SEC's investigating Musk. What about investigating this sort of company? I mean, this is the type of shady dealings that should not be happening on a publicly traded market, man. That's shady, dude.
Wait. You don't know. You haven't even looked in the research.
You just told me. I'm just going off your information.
What did I tell you? I told you that they are holding coins inside the company.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything, man. There's no data there, dude.
I haven't. Neither of us have gone through their 10Ks, their quarterlies. We haven't done anything.
All right, Jake. All right, we're putting it out to you. Somebody go through the 10Ks, man. Find out this data if it exists. I want to know I just want to know if it exists, man. If the data exists.
So if you find out that they have,
Jake, you find it out, we'll even send it across the world to you, the cup, across the world.
I'll send
and
two.
Will even pack it well this time, right, Will?
I will. Yes.
No more broken cups.
No more broken cups for international travel. Jake actually shut down international travel on the cup with the
Maybe we need blockchain technology to track our cups worldwide.
That's 100% true. I have to ship out another cup, don't I?
Blockchain technology, man.
Jeez. It's interesting that you've gone totally bearish on the blockchain.
Look, I love the technology now. I don't love the technology, man. Why would I love it? It doesn't.
I hate when people say that.
I love the technology. No, I don't love the technology.
I hate the Bitcoin, but the technology. And JP Morgan has proven that to be true. They have an internal JPM coin, the diamond. It's internal blockchain. Internal crypto.
So you didn't tell us what you got for your birthday, man. Did you get that shirt right there? That's a nice shirt.
I got a hat. A nice big round, large sun protecting hat from Mom.
Yep.
I got GOOS from you. I didn't even get a cameo. I mean, you can't even get a cameo to your brother on his 51st birthday.
Oh, you wanted a cameo?
I mean, really? You're like, oh, you can get these great cameos for $20. You were like, wait till your birthday.
Ghosted,
and then I didn't get shit.
You think you're gonna get something? Then I pull it back, man. I pull it back.
I wasn't overly bothered, but you did promise a cameo and nothing appeared. Don't send one now; it will get totally.
That would be disappointing.
All right, chameleons.
All right, everybody, have a great day trading. Remember, if you are on MarketChameleon.com, top right-hand corner, click that subscribe button. Join us every morning here for the option report, and have a great trading day, everybody.